Okay, so we learned that our decision to freely commit to an action, such as downloading, sharing, buying or liking, will impact our perceptions of the product. Specifically, by performing an action, we infer a perception. We then bring that perception in line with the action. For example, I signed up to your newsletter, and as I cannot explain it away, it must be that I really like your stuff. I'm now more likely to commit to and like your content more. Of course, this was possible because I was not given an opportunity to explain away the reason for downloading, sharing or liking your product. So it pays off to be super focused on your purple cow strategy and on the principle we discussed throughout this course. However, let's be honest, not everyone has a purple cow. But don't worry, there is hope for building loyalty to OK products too. One way we can do this is by leveraging the concept of cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance is explained by psychologists Carol Tavris and Elliot Aronson in their book Mistakes Were Made, But Not By Me. Basically, cognitive dissonance refers to our difficulty to admit that we made a mistake or did something wrong, particularly when we invested time, emotions, effort or money. In fact, the more we invested, the harder it will be for us to admit that we were wrong. Now, as we try to fix this state of dissonance, a state of mental discomfort arises. This can go from minor unpleasant feelings to more advanced anguish, depending of course on the resources we invested. Subconsciously, we are now looking for a way to eliminate this mental discomfort or unpleasant feeling. So, how do we go about it? Well, the answer is simple. We justify our decision and become more committed to it. Tavris and Aronson provided another interesting insight into how the brain resolves this conflict. Several fMRI studies found that when receiving information that disagrees with our opinions, the reasoning areas of the brain simply shut off. In brief, unconsciously, people rejected immediately any evidence that would increase their mental discomfort. Now, in a previous session, we discussed about the students who rated the boring lecture as interesting, when they had to work hard to be accepted into the group. Well, this is a prime example of how people become more committed to an OK product, or even a bad one, when they worked hard to obtain it. Let's stop here, but we will continue to discuss perceptions of OK products in the next session. Thank you for watching.